I'm Phil O'Connor, lead game designer on Enemy Front. This is Michal, my lovely assistant and design coordinator. This is Enemy Front, our first-person shooter on the CryEngine 3 technology. It's a combat sandbox. 13 missions. We're going to show you a little piece of one of those missions, 25% approximately. This one is set in France. It's coming out next year in spring of 14, and it's going to be on current gen and PC. So we took a different approach from your typical corridor World War II shooter. The levels are open, they're large, and there's we're not telling the player where to go and what to do. There's no like press this button now and go to this waypoint. It's really up to the player to figure out what he's up against and how to go about overcoming it. So Michal's going to show you just kind of run and gun section, and then we'll start it over and we'll do a stealth section just to show you the two different approaches of doing the same level. And I won't make a secret of the fact that I'm hoping that the AI destroys Michal, because it just means that it's really good AI, and he still can't dominate it, even though he's played this hundreds of times now. Are you going to get owned by the sentry? Come on, really? I'm getting rusty. Okay, so he's taken out the two patrol guys, and it's not going to alert the town. There's a garrison in the village. They just did a massacre up here, so they're not going to be, paying attention to any gunshots up here. He's using the binoculars to do some reconnaissance.
Maybe I'll find some info on O'Brock there.
Anything that's tactically significant or important for the mission, or just something that could be useful to the player, we kind of cue, either do voice cues, or we give a symbol on the map to give them an idea.
That looks like a good vantage.
Like that's a sniper position, so he's got the sniper symbol now. And he's also tagging the bad guys onto his mini-map by using the binoculars. So we reward exploration and, reconnaissance and planning.
So the enemies will only appear on his mini-map if he spots them?
No, he can pre-detect them, basically, using the binoculars. They also show up if they come close enough to him. But with the binoculars, you can track them way before that, happens. So he's using the truck to create a distraction, take out a few guys, and while the AI is trying to figure out what's going on, you missed. You haven't missed in a long time. Cool. Once the AI starts waking up, they kind of transmit the alarm to each other in hearing distance, so they're slow to react, but once they get going, the pressure can become very intense. It's not like the player's a bullet sponge and can take a lot of hits and stare down machine guns. He really has to use suppression fire and the terrain to control the situation. And your accuracy today is suffering.
It does look like you automatically heal.
Yeah, we're doing, well, there's two game modes. There's the regular, and then there's this hardcore mode where you'll have to heal yourself and you'll get critical injuries. But yeah, we got the classic, regenerating health for people that are used to that. I'm going to show you some sniper gameplay here. So yeah, he detected this using the binoculars. He knows that this is a good vantage point for a sniper. And we're going to show you some of the gameplay associated with the sniper rifle. The holding your breath stabilizes the shot and slows down time. So nice. And it's getting pretty heavy.
Destructible environment?
Yeah, we're really pushing that as much as the technology will allow. it's a big deal to me. So there's going to be a lot of like explosive weapons that we don't have yet. This is only like got 5 weapons, but we're going to have Panzerfaust and
They both have everything to be,
as much as the technology allows. Yes,
well, how much does the technology allow?
quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
But then there's the console version, which that's a different story. I mean,
Better on PC.
on PC, this is we're obviously pushing the PC as far as we can. We really want to showcase that.
Why current gen systems and not moving on to the
It's not really. It's a question of timing and publishing strategy. Not really that we don't want to do it. In fact, we are considering it for our future plans for this game. But it just wasn't the right timing, I guess. I'm not. It's above my pay grade, those decisions. But
If it's a year and a half old, it's also.
yeah, yes, exactly. So he's triggered reinforcements, and I think you're going to have trouble at this point, my friend. Come on, boys, get him. Doing a pretty good job. So try to get the objective and. I really like the CryEngine 3 because of that destructibility stuff that it can do that we're hoping to push as far as we can.
It looks like it can be pretty overwhelming with all the enemies. Is that something that
Yeah, I mean, it's not fun to have a bunch of bad guys that just basically spawn into your gunfire infinitely. They're tough. They're, and this is just the beginning of our work on the AI. We want the player to really understand. You kick over the hornet's nest, it gets really heavy. So, people who don't want that kind of pressure can work their way around it with stealth mechanics,
Sure.
with sabotage and reconnaissance and planning and stuff. That's the last one, is it? And you can't seem to hit the broadside of a barn?
Taking out the defense.
There you go. Awesome. So just restart it and let's do a stealth sequence. Just going to show you a completely different approach to the same level.
I guess the AI is not that good.
That's not very nice.
kidding.
It's just me how he's just so awesome now that playing it 5,000 times, he does eventually get good. So he's going to use stealth kill on these guys. Because the character is it's a civilian, it's not a soldier. They're kind of messy and they're awkward. He's only actually succeeded at doing the stealth thing perfectly 5 times now? 5 times. 6 times, yes. He is keeping track. But there's ways of recovering if you fail your stealth. There are means to get out of bad situations. So it's even more important to do your scouting, your reconnaissance when you're stealthing your way through. There's some patrols on the right side, and he's going to have to tag them before he tries to get around them. Because he got caught last time, didn't you? And yeah, obviously we're not going for the same, desaturated Saving Private Ryan look. The CryEngine 3 allows us to do some pretty fantastic stuff in the environment, so we're taking advantage of it.
Obviously, the CryEngine 3 is a big reason for this, but also it seems to spiritually channel a lot of Far Cry 3, and it's like tagging people and
Yeah.
just the way the combat plays.
Yeah. The creative director, Raphael van Derup, he and I worked on Far Cry 3 together. So yeah, I mean, some things were done right, and you know, we just don't really want to
Yeah.
mess with that. Very good, smooth. So, okay, he's gotten past the patrols. He's got to get through those guys in order to go upstairs and get the information to complete the mission. He's trying to find the location of Josephine, and he's using the gramophone to lure the sentry out. It's just one example of our luring. So now the coast is clear, and he can try to reach upstairs, but it's going to help to find a conveniently located captured silenced pistol. Nice, okay. So you actually might make this number 7. Don't get nervous now. And then there's the guy upstairs. So he's going to try to basically do the whole thing without alerting the garrison. You're good, man. Just a sec. Oh, there he is. Oh. Him. Got him. But he's triggered the alarm. He's kicked over the hornet's nest, so now he's gonna, we'll just show them the MG42.
Yep.
Grenade. Get on the gun, get on the gun. Shoot that guy. MG. Get on the MG. Something is, okay. About 70% of the missions are going to be like this sandbox stuff. 30% is going to be, you know, more set piece historical battles, particularly set in the Warsaw Uprising. So you'll be part of like these big actions, which are, you know, more direct and linear, and we provide we change it up with these flashback missions where you know do
Looks
these.
like there's a lot of objects that you can interact with, like pushing the truck, the gramophone.
Yeah.
Are you hoping to have like more of those things?
Yeah,
in
I mean we want to be able to breach through walls and floors. There's a section that we could have shown you. I don't think we have the time anymore.
They showed the floor.
Yeah, you so you
Yeah.
shot the floor out.
Oh, right, okay. So, Lords of the Fallen is next. So yeah, I mean, this is just a little slice of the kind of stuff we want to do.
Cool.
Hoping to do as much as we can.